Hello, everybody. So, today I want to talk about how I don't really know what all of this is really for. I've talked about it recently with my partner, and I thought, well, what a great topic to also share with some of you here. I'm sure you've heard the saying, live to fight another day before, right? And it's like, exactly. That's, if you zoom out far enough, that's all there is to this existence, really. People talk about how you should be grateful for life and how you should live every day like it's your last. Because truthfully, yes, it could be. You could literally die today or tomorrow or in 6 decades, who knows, or more. So, therefore, we say we should make the most out of this existence. But only because existence is finite, does that automatically make it something to be grateful for? Does it automatically give any of this any meaning by itself? Are we really like doing anything here with our existence that is worth all the struggle and suffering we're going through? Like as a society, even? If you look at the reality of things, like fundamentally, you're not even here to be happy. We were not made, like our brains are not even designed to be happy or to necessarily have a good time here. Right? It's just about surviving. And that's also how we all live in a way. I'm pretty sure that most of us pretty much live the same life, filled with the same stuff, generally speaking, right? Work a 9 to 5 or something similar to that. Work is the centerpiece of our existence. And then the rest is all chores. And then maybe some days and moments and experiences here and there that are genuinely rewarding experiences. But the majority of the time, we are basically just threading water, right? Earning money, spending money, doing chores. And so that's why I said, live to fight another day, because isn't that exactly what it is really? We spend all of our time here just making ends meet, right? Chasing money. That's all we do all day long. And then we take that money and try to make existence somewhat more tolerable and comfortable so we can fight with a little more comfort, and we can keep paying our bills, and we can, we work so that one day we may be able to pay even larger bills, and we need to take care of our bodies that are going to give up on us regardless, right? Care for the future, and regardless of what we do, right? We will acquire injuries, we will get sick, get ill, and just overall our living experience is just going to like keep being dragged down. And it may sound a bit cheesy, but to me, it's exactly like someone who fought some sort of battle or war, and like his side wins, and then he's congratulated on that, right? He can live to fight another day. So all of the struggle and suffering and pain and unfairness of life and everything, just so now he earned the price of being forced to continue the same shit tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean? And on a larger scale, it's the same thing. It's like, what are we doing all this for? As far as we know, the universe doesn't care about us. There's no real goal. And we don't bring anything to it as well. We don't bring anything good to this earth either. Our presence here is not bringing any real value to us or the animals that we share this earth with. And it's almost like this whole strive of conquering Earth, and then I guess, other planets and so on, whatever we're gonna do after this. And it's almost like this whole strive of conquering Earth, and then I guess other planets and so on. It's just such an ego move. Like, you know what I mean? Like, aren't we gonna just get sick of it at some point? Aren't we just gonna like realize that trying to grow and to like expand, like why are we doing it? Like, make more people and claim more space is ours, right? But why? What's the purpose of any of it? At the end of the day, we're just gonna bring more and more generations here to suffer and to try to advance this human race somehow. But we don't even know why. We don't even stop to question, what it is for. We're just here to fight over stuff and breed and just have life continue. And I think that we are at a point where more and more people are to some extent waking up to this and not having children, And aside from the fact that it's also, at this point in time, it's becoming impossible to afford anyway. But it's just like, life is hard as fuck as it is. Why make it even more painful for yourself and then also put another human being here without his consent just for him to go through that same process, right? Become disillusioned with life, seeing it for what it is at some point. And I think that may also be a reason why people have less children now. It's just one reason, but I think it's because they're having them later, and a lot of people just see through this whole bullshit in time when maybe, in the past, by the time they have had these realizations, it's just too late, right? They already have a child. But I don't know, man. I've seen it like this for a very long time. It's just so obvious to me, like so many questions that we just all collectively ignore because we just don't have an answer to them, right? Or we just have to make some sort of subjective answer ourselves, right? And I feel like life feels a lot like school in that way to me, where you're forced to participate and you may have fun moments and, people maybe here and there that you can laugh with about the stupidity of all of it. But ultimately, you just sit there and think, this sucks. This is just a pointless grind that will not pay off, right? The only payoff is to be able to grind for another day. And people will be like, oh, you're so negative and depressing. You really need to change your mindset. But how I see it is that, yes, you need to adopt a mindset to be less aware of the futility of everything. To me, what I said is not a mindset, it's just how things are. It's just how I experience things. And now you need to apply a mindset, right? You need to set your mind onto different things or beliefs to give this experience personal meaning and forget how futile it all is. And I'm not at all saying that there's anything wrong with that, right? I mean, take care of yourself, do what you gotta do. But the people who get it, get it. And I think this is stuff we need to bring up from time to time. But I guess that's gonna be it for today. I'll see you next week.